At Trump's press conference yesterday, everybody saw the thing lurking in the background. President Trump had a press conference Friday evening, his first in nearly 3 weeks. Naturally, the members of the press were there to record the event. Although one journalist might have been more disappointed than the others. Peter Baker, the New York Times chief White House correspondent, was probably surprised to find his name on a placard in the very back of the rows for members of the press, practically as far away as he could be from the president. Here's Peter Baker way in the back during the press conference. This is a dramatic change for the New York Times, which usually gets front row access. Their preferential treatment changed, however, after James Comey's testimony Thursday night. Former FBI Director James Comey claimed that a major story that the New York Times released about Russia and the Trump team was simply not true. The story in question asserted that members of Trump's staff during the 2016 election were in contact with senior Russian intelligence officials. The story almost entirely drew on anonymous sources. The New York Times is standing by its reporting and refusing to print a retraction, in spite of Comey's testimony. Comey said of the anonymous sources the Times used. The people talking about classified information often don't really know what's going on, and those of us who actually know what's going on are not talking about it. And we don't call the press and say, "Hey, you got that thing wrong." The New York Times statement for their defense of the story practically corroborates Comey's claims. They said they were standing by the original story because neither the FBI nor Mr. Comey would comment or elaborate on what Mr. Comey believes to be incorrect. Well, I guess if they're going to take the word of some random anonymous people over the former FBI director, they can sit in the very back of the press conference. I think Donald Trump is sending a clever and strong message this way: continue to print fabricated stories, and your privileged access to the president is going to be denied. Thanks President Trump, for putting the New York Times in its place and sticking up to liberal media bias. Share this 10,000 times if you think there is way too much liberal bias in the media.